Hello, everybody. That's me, Serge Techniradno from Kiev, Ukraine, and this is our listening session with Javeling recordings of our first CD, Music Over Guns Vol.1, First Days of War. It's already on the way to our founding members. You can subscribe for founding membership and get all our products that we are releasing on Javeling Recordings for free and month earlier than everybody else. It's already available for pre-purchase, so here is the link where you can buy this CD, and it will start to be shipped probably in 1 week or 10 days, probably. So if you want to order it, you can go ahead with this link. And if you want to become a Javeling founding member, so you will have subscription and you will get all our CDs for free, here is another link where you can do that, and those who will subscribe to our directors membership will even get a free t-shirt, but you should provide us with your t-shirt sizes, so you won't get an 3XL size. Okay, today we're listening for a song by Ocheretyanyi Kit and Mavka, which is track number 2 on our CD, and let's let our Ocheretyanyi Kit band in. So
Hi.
hello guys, hello Mikola, hello Roman. How are you doing today?
It's okay.
Okay, and we have one more member of Ocheretyanyi Kit band, which was pretty surprising for me, but because I know this lady from another band. But here we are. We have Irina Budko, right?
Hello.
Hello, Irina. How are you
Hi.
doing?
Hi. Well, I should go inside because it's raining now.
Wow.
Give me a second. Yeah. I will move.
Okay, so we'll wait while Irina is going inside, and let's listen to the song up at first, right? Okay, let's go.
Hoch Dumay, брести тобі дві річеньки, третій Дунай, брести тобі дві річеньки, третій Дунай. За Дунаєм черешенька, з ягідками, а вже ж тобі не гуляти.
So, Hoch Dumay Ty Mariyko from Ocheretyanyi Kit and Mavka, and I have some questions for Ocheretyanyi Kit. Well, we have Irina who knows English too, so we have two persons who can understand what I'm saying on our air, but we will translate what Mikola and Roman will tell us. So, well, obviously, I was involved in the production of this song. I know a lot of it, but I still have some questions. So, Mikola and Roman, well, at first, uh, please tell us why did you even recorded this song? Because it's a Ukrainian folk song, and what was the occasion why you did record it? Чому ви взагалі записували цю пісню? Розкажіть нам, будь ласка, трошки історії. Це народна пісня, і до чого вона взагалі була присвячена?
Ну, взагалі, у нас є така традиція, принцип, що крім власного матеріалу авторського, ми маємо ну, зі збірки відновити якусь українську пісню, яку за совітів, за радянського часу було забуто, і мелодію, і тексти, все це було поховано, як спадщина, як коріння. І це була одна із ініціатив наших. Але в даному випадку це була ініціатива організації «Музичний батальйон» чи по частинам.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. I will translate, Roman. So, one of the goals of the Ocheretyanyi Kit band, it's their tradition actually. They not only just performing their own songs and recording own songs, they trying to put some folk songs in their set lists and CDs to renew Ukrainian folk songs tradition, which was pretty much destroyed during Soviet time because during Soviet times the government tried to make everyone equal, and a lot of folk traditions mostly being destroyed during Soviet times. So that's one of the goals of the band. But this particular song was recorded for a project that organization Muzyczny Battalion started. Which year it was? В якому це році було, не пам'ятаєте? Well, I
16,
think
може
I
17,
think
може
that was
пізніше.
2017. Yeah, right. So that was a CD compiled of Ukrainian folk songs performed by various artists, but mostly there was Ocheretyanyi Kit. So I think the half of CD was Ocheretyanyi Kit with someone, right? Здебільшого там були пісні, в яких брав участь Очеретяний Кіт так чи інакше в цій збірці, наскільки я пам'ятаю, да?
Ну так вийшло, що хтось має взяти на себе ініціативу, але завдяки музичному батальйону ми мали таку можливість. Відповідно, ми це записали з тобою і продовжували цю традицію виконувати українські народні пісні. Просто то прекрасний момент був те, що ми співали з Мавкою, яку ми дуже поважаємо, тому що вона має неймовірний цікавий стиль, і для нас це на фоні українського того всього музики всієї української. Для нас це була велика честь, і ми дійсно фанати цієї авторки, виконавиці чи просто виконавиці.
Okay, let me translate from the end of your speech. So, Roman just said that they've been very honored to play with Mavka because they respect her style, her skills, her musical taste, and it was a big pleasure for them to record this song with Irina, who is Mavka. You know that. Well, it seems that Roman is trying to play something for us. And before that, Roman said that they were very happy to uh, start this tradition of making new versions of Ukrainian folk songs. So they continue to do that all the time. And yes, most of the city was produced by Roman, me, and of course Mikola, who participated in a lot of recordings there too and in production. So that was real fun, and we made a whole city. And these songs, as I remember, were dedicated to Duneb River, right? Цей диск був присвячений пісням про Дунай. Правильно?
Так, так. Був фестиваль Дунайська Січ ще в 14-15 роках, і була небезпека сепарації Придунав'я, тобто там були проросійські сили і могла бути щось на кшталт Придунайської республіки, і тому музиканти створювали цей емоційний контакт з населенням, мені так здається, і щоб відновити український вплив. І тому Дунайська Січ була якраз фестивалем, де була представлена, репрезентована якраз українська модель і пісні про Дунай, щоб об'єднати українські частки. Таким чином ми просто виконували ще функцію соціальну і ще якусь громадську.
Окей, я спробую перекласти. А це було в місті
Ізмаїл.
Ismail. So Roman just said that this particular city started also because of the festival that was going in Ismail, which is in south west of Ukraine, near Moldova and Romania border. And this festival was dedicated to Duneb, where, well, Ismail is situated on the bank of the Duneb River, and the border between Ukraine, Romania, and Moldova is on that river, actually. So back in 2014, when the war has started in Ukraine, the Russian influence was not only on east of the country, but in that region too, because it's very close to Transnistria, which is also annexed from Moldova actually by Russia, and they try to spread some ideas of Russian influence there, and that was very important to make some activities where we can promote Ukrainian music too. And that festival started in 2014, and I believe it's going on till our times. Він ще продовжується цей фестиваль, правильно?
Під час війни я думаю, що ні, тому що
Ну, до цього року він був.
так, так, він кожного року.
Yeah. So it was happening every year. Well, till this year when the war, full-scale war, has started. So they didn't made it this year, but actually every year some bands are performing there with Ukrainian music, and mostly with bands who have some songs about Duneb or Ukrainian folk songs. Okay, so you know how this song was actually started. Well, I don't see any direct questions about particular songs, so I think we can go ahead. We have a lot of people joined us, and let's talk about what's going on right now. You are in Vinnytsia, as I understand, well, in Demidivka, which near Vinnytsia. Irina, where are you?
I'm in Wrocław now, for this
In
time.
Poland.
In Poland, yes.
Okay. What are you doing there?
All is complicated, you know. That's a huge story about what am I doing here. I'm trying to leave, and actually,
Okay. So, actually, did you escape from the war to Poland, or you are trying to do something there?
exactly, I escaped from the war to
You fled.
Poland. Yes, and the thing that I should say this, because it's the very actual part for me, very important part for me. It's regarding Ocheretyanyi Kit, because during some period of time I didn't have any idea of how to realize myself because of losing like all basic things that I had in Kiev previously, like job and that and so forth. So on. Well, and almost being on the edge, boys called me and they asked to support, to help to organize this first charity tour in Poland. It actually saved me. Therefore, that's a huge, a big story. My personal story, my personal case of staying tuned, of being who I am, of my dream. Because as a previous musician, like in a previous life, I used to manage betweens band, and that was my hobby, I would say, the best hobby, and actually some experience, not some, 20 years of experience being in managing projects, big projects, small projects, advertising campaigns in creative industry. So all just came to one point where this blow happened, and all, just for now, that's it. Okay.
Okay, so well, I don't need to translate that. That's cool, and that's amazing because, well, for a lot of people I've been talking with during this full-scale war, uh, the, they returned to music, and it literally saved their consciousness, their lives. In a lot of cases, like your story too, because I understand when you are far from home, when you have nothing to do, you, well,
You're going crazy.
yeah, you're going crazy. You think only, well, there's a war going on there. What can I do? Well,
Yes, exactly.
I'm useless. And when you starting to do something creative, like you promotion, that really helps. And I'm happy that you started to do that. That's
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you so much.
Well, I don't know, guys. Are you following our conversation with Irina?
Да.
You agree with us? Okay, so well, we've been talking about. I will translate a little bit. Ми говорили про те, що повернення до музики воно рятує людей, які не беруть участь у війні особисто, тому що ми всі думаємо, що ми ну там відбуваються жахи, а ми нічого не робимо. І те, що ми починаємо працювати творчо, це дійсно нас рятує психологічно і іноді навіть фізично. Е, so tell us a little bit about the tour. How many cities? What were the venues? As I understand that there were different type of venues. Like sometimes you've been playing just on the street, right? Let Irina talk, so I will
Really,
do
I
that.
thought Mikola or Roman will just.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they add something. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So, like we had 5 cities in Poland. We started our tour in Krakow. In Krakow, yes. Mostly it, it has happened just thanks to many other people, Ukrainians who live in Poland, Ukrainians who supported us from Ukraine, and they helped much to organize these venues, some stuff to eat, somewhere to live, to stay. So, on the 12th of August, we were in Krakow in a perfect Ukrainian volunteering point, kawiarnia, niche. We before this time, before this date, we made a lot of things together with boys from niche regarding volunteering things, stuff for medicine and other stories. Well, and actually, like the best point of our cooperation was this music performance in Krakow. That was the beginning of the story. Then we had Wrocław, Here we had one performance in one location. Unfortunately, due to the weather circumstances, we couldn't perform the second concert on an open air in other venue. So actually, we moved to Gdansk, where we had good performance in the Savchenko Gallery, and I'm really appreciative to Sergei Savchenko who helped and supported us too much uh, for it to happen well and unexpectedly for us and for me for just somehow we organized one more performance on the street in Gdansk. Yes, in Gdansk. Well, and the last point was Bydgoszcz, where also Ukrainian people who love cats. Uh, they they just suggested, Ira, let's do it in our city. And how could we say no? Of course, sure, guys. Thank you so much. We are ready to perform, and they supported us too much. Well, and as like the unexpected miracle, Georgia happened to all of us at the end of the tour. We performed in Tserakvi village, Caucasus, on the festival One Caucasus. So everything happened thanks to three things: big love to music, to cats, thanks to people from mostly Ukrainian people, and thanks to deep faith and dream of that it can be the best story in my life personally. So like
Wow.
this. Yeah.
That's amazing story, I must say. So that's the very good beginning, as I understand. Well, let's ask boys, cats. Які ваші найбільші враження від туру? Іра вже розказала, що ви були в 5 містах, в 4 містах і 5 концертів в Польщі, і один в Грузії.
Дві.
Під час цього туру?
Ну так, звичайно,
А,
да.
so that was one show in Lithuania that Ira didn't mention. But what was your the biggest impression from? Well, that was probably your first tour in Poland. Yeah? Це був ваш перший Польщею.
Так,
Це була
Польща
Литва, а це була Польща, інша країна. Ви там ніколи не виступали, правда?
не виступ... Ну, колись виступали ще давним-давно, але цей заїзд у нас був такий, знаєш, мощний, підготовлений і дуже такий він був щирий насправді, бо це був такий якби тур подяки польському народу. От, за підтримку, за допомогу. От, тому кожен концерт, скільки б там не було людей, він був дуже такий якийсь щирий і камерний, такий класний.
Okay, so Mikola said that this was like a great tour of gratefulness for Polish people for their support of Ukrainian people during the full-scale war, and it was very genuine, very open. So people were very kind to everybody. Well, obviously, in Poland, reception of Ukrainians is probably the warmest in the world because most of the people crossed the border with Poland because it was the easiest way to get to the European Union during the first days of war. And I know I have a lot of people in Poland, well, including my family, that every day something happening there, some concerts, some festivals, some gatherings to support Ukraine, and it's really amazing. And Ocheretyanyi Kit wanted to thank everybody for that reception, and well, they did it, and that's amazing because well. Their music is really international because you don't need to know all the words of the songs of Ocheretyanyi Kit. You just need to listen to voice of Mikola and Roman, and you will get everything, despite you not knowing Ukrainian language. Okay, Roman, do you want to add something that to what Mikola said? Ти хочеш щось додати до того, що сказав Микола?
Мені дуже сподобалась чача в горах.
That's about Georgia, right?
Так.
Yeah. Roman did enjoy Chacha very much. Well, that was not about Poland. That was about Georgia. That's like a very strong drink in Georgia, Chacha. Oh, probably in all Caucasus Mountains. So that was impression of Roman. Thank you so much. Well, what's your plans for the future tourings? Are you have any invitations or ideas how it will be going on in nearest future, maybe? Probably that's for well. Let me say a few words about Irina. That probably question for her. So Irina is probably now a member of band Betweens with her twin sister, and they also doing amazing music. And at some point they collaborated with Ocheretyanyi Kit too, and she was managing her own band during all the time. And now, as she said, she trying to use her skills over Ocheretyanyi Kit too to promote them. So Irina, do you have any plans or ideas or maybe dreams about what to do with Ocheretyanyi Kit in nearest future?
You know, I have a big dream. It's not only about Charitami Kit, honestly, because that was we should discuss it. I think together after having some break and. Getting down after all these emotions. Sure, we have a plan uh, to organize the second tour in Europe. It will be wider. We will take Germany, we will take Poland again, and Czech Republic. Well, and actually, the thing that I'm thinking about is that now Ukrainian culture is like in a big danger, in a very a strict situation. And the thing that I would be happy to do for Ukrainian culture here, being here in a safe place, I'm dreaming about creating some Ukrainian cultural hub that could multiply Ukrainian culture worldwide, to transfer it further, to save it safe, and to make it visible for the whole world. I don't know how, for now, I can realize this huge, big plan and dream. But actually, it's all happening thanks to Ocheretyanyi Kit, first of all. Well, like this, and I'm waiting for from the universe for some feedback, signs, for some invitations, for some from festivals. I know that we need some time to to make a next step, to make the next step.
Well, the first step is always the hardest. So you already made it, and I believe that everything is possible. And I believe
Yes.
that we have a lot of opportunities. Well, what we're doing with Javeling Recordings, our new label, we having almost the same goal. We trying to spread our Ukrainian music, well, overseas in Northern America, but as well in Europe too. So we very, very satisfied with the results because, well, we just releasing our first CD, and we have 5 artists there, Ukrainian artists with amazing music. They are all different, and the people like it. Even when they do not understand the lyrics, they like the music, and it's very inspiring because by yourself the situation in Ukraine when during a long period of time, Ukrainian music was very hard to break through influence of Russian music or European or American. That was really tough, right? But now we have, it's still very tough, but now we have some opportunities and we have a goal, and that's amazing. And thank Ocheretyanyi Kit because they are so fruitful for their performances, for their songs. We have a lot of work to do. They just recorded drum tracks for album. And by the way, do you have any ideas how this album will be called? Я тільки що розповів, що ми записали барабани до нашого нового альбому, і чи є у вас якісь ідеї, як цей альбом буде називатися? Чи це ще робота в
Ну, ти ж знаєш, як ми пишемо альбоми. Це ідея може підказати, яка пісня буде відчуватися головною. Вона явно буде домінувати. І якщо така пісня буде, то від неї будемо і відштовхуватися в назві. Але може бути так, що назвемо щось нейтральне. Як прийде? Ну про назву ми ще не думали, оскільки сам запис під час війни доволі ризикована річ. Тому добре б, щоб записали, тому що ти ж розумієш, що це доволі цікавий, глибокий доволі процес. І вже запишемо і будемо думати. Може з'явиться зараз і буде називатися воно
Вандам.
Да, Вандам, або там Кріль і Калян, там Калян і Роман. Ну тобто.
That's two great titles for an album, but that's Van Damme, you know, the actor, Jean-Claude Van Damme, and Kalan and Roman, that's like Mikola and Roman. But they still thinking because, as Roman said, during the work, it's still work in progress. They do not know how each song will come out from the recording, and probably they will think what song is the best in their opinion, and they will try to name it relatively to the song, or probably they will choose another title. That's probably will be decided after the mixes already done and the album is prepared for the release. But so you do not have any work in progress title. Робочої назви у вас нема.
Що?
Да?
Нема.
Робочої назви альбому у вас нема. Але що це в тебе за лялька там була? What
Колись
is the
був проєкт,
puppet?
який ми з тобою писали, називалась Придунайська історія. Я дуже хотів адаптувати українські народні пісні в канві історії і в канві візуалізації. На мультики точно не було б грошей, то я почав замовляти мапети, щоб створити таке собі мапет-шоу, лялькове шоу, присвячене Придунайській історії, що пісні, до якої ми писали, а книжку, яку я написав, пригоди чумака Василя. Ну, і відповідно на процесі створення трьох персонажів проект поки що призупинився. Так.
Okay, so that puppet, like a Muppet show, that's related for one of our projects, Trans Dunep story. So that's very interesting thing. We had 7 songs related to Duneb region, and Mikola wrote a story about that. So it became like an audiobook, and Roman wants to visualize it. So he ordered these Muppets, and he want to create a visual story, probably that will be like music videos or the entire story like a musical, where he will be using these dolls. Well, I can't wait to see that. I know that Mikola has some samples, but he won't show it to us. Я знаю, що в тебе вже є деякі приклади цього, але ти нам їх ще не показуєш. Да? Ну, я маю на увазі відеоприклади.
Микола, мене Микола.
Вибач, Романа.
Микола.
Миколи нема, да.
Треба табличку.
Рома.
А в мене є, просто ви помінялися в мене місцями.
Ясно, надмазався. Ще раз кажи.
В тебе є вже приклади візуалізації цієї, да? А ти їх ще не показуєш.
Є демки, де я за рахунок цих персонажів просто співаю забуті українські народні пісні. Я роблю, оці, ну грубо кажучи, з'являється у мене цей персонаж, вибачте за откровення, майже це. І він говорить, розкаже, співайте, давайте заспіваю пісню сьогодні. Ну, тобто, я роблю персонаж, і він співає українську народну пісню з хором цих персонажів. Таким чином я намагаюся створити демо-проект, можливо, який дасть можливість зробити це більш професійно. Народних пісень від Чумака Василя. На саму історію, я думаю, що команду я зараз на часі не зберу, тому маленькі просто пісні від діда Василя я роблю за рахунок цих персонажей. Але зараз не роблю, бо ми були тільки що в турне.
Але ти вже повернувся. Roman just explained to us that he's working right now on some samples, like a demo videos or demo recordings of these characters, and he wants to create. At the end, he wants to create a big story where this Chumak Vasil, this old gentleman, will tell us stories about his life and will sing us songs, folk songs with choirs and some. I don't know how it will look like, but as I understand, everything will be built on Muppets. Okay, so we will be waiting for that. That's very interesting, I think, and I think you're acting with these puppets very well, Roman. Мені здається, що в тебе виходить дуже непогано грати з цими ляльками, як актор.
Моїй дружині також це подобається.
Roman says that his wife enjoys these performances too. Okay. That's amazing story, I think, and I hope that as soon as possible we'll be able to see you on tour. And for our European subscribers and friends, well, if you have any connections with any festivals, any venues, so you can now connect with Irina, and maybe you can help us to promote our band Ocheretyanyi Kit for in this situation. So we'll be very, very, very thankful for that and grateful for that. So if you have anything to say, go ahead. Well, Роман і Микола, якщо у вас є щось сказати наостанок, будь ласка, або Ірина, хто перший?
Іра, дамо вперед. Владимир.
Окей.
Все, що я можу сказати, це певно, що я дякую. Дякую вам за цю неймовірну пригоду, яка змінила моє життя. І дякую людям, які допомогли. Імена, їх дуже багато, я зараз не впишу в ці рядки. І з величезною, де там серце, з величезною любов'ю до вашої творчості. Хочеться летіти, хочеться творити, хочеться до зірок співати, до тих самих, які ми на Кавказі бачили. От спасибі Сергію за можливість поділитися цим досвідом, цією історією, зустрітись насправді, бо це найцінніше і далі буде. Далі буде.
Так, це неймовірно. Ви хочете, щоб я переклав чи самі скажете англійською? Бо
Yeah, but
більшість наших глядачів не знають українською, але вони працюють над цим.
Bachata, sometimes it happens when I'm too close to my heart. I speak Ukrainian and I can't like manage this moment. Thank you, thank you. Nothing to it.
Окей. So, Микола і Роман, скажіть нам щось, будь ласка. Sorry, so, once again, once again. Ще разок, будь ласка.
Дякуємо всім глядачам, у кого вистачило мужності додивитися це до фіналу. Ви неймовірні.
Слава Богу, у нас була гарна дівчина. в ефірі.
Дівчина і мапети. Я намагався робити динаміку як міг. Але дякую всім, хто подивився, і можливо, ми трішки стали ближче як Україна, як представники України, так і як емоція очеретяних котів.
Ну і до речі, ми зараз. Ти переведеш, так?
Roman is basically also grateful for everybody who watched us to the end, and he appreciates this, and he hopes that Ukrainian culture, Ukrainian music will be continue to spreading all over the world. And Mikola, please.
І насправді, якби тепер зараз з Іриною в нас є можливість планувати наші концерти і наші тури по Європі і по Америці повним складом. І я сподіваюся, що це станеться найближчим часом.
Well, let's the dreams come true. So Mikola said that with help of Irina, with her management, with her skills, with her promotion, guys have opportunity to make it happen. They're touring in all over the Europe or in US or Canada or wherever it is, with a full band, with all the instruments involved in the band, and they are looking forward to it. So let's make it happen. What can I say? So thank you guys. Thank you, Irina. That was a great conversation. We will meet each other soon because, in this city, we have few appearances from Ocheretyanyi Kit. So we'll be continue to listen our sounds and promote our city. So for those who just joined us, you can order the CD by this link. Let me share it with our audience. Here it is. So it will start shipping probably in 10 days. And for those who subscribe to our membership, you can, even if you didn't, you can subscribe, and all those people who subscribe will receive our products a month earlier, mostly for free, and the directors level will get even a T-shirt with something from our artists. Probably next T-shirt will be with guys from Ocheretyanyi Kit, I believe so. Okay, thank you so much. See you soon, and for everybody, thank you for watching us. Thank you for supporting us. Believe in Ukraine. Believe in Ukrainian military forces. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава!
See you soon. Bye.
See you